Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to That's Football. It's West Ham against Arsenal. It's a relegation decider. It's a title decider. It is. It is. Don't listen to the nonsense. This is probably the biggest game of the season. I know there are still games to go, but I think from an Arsenal perspective, with Burnley and Crystal Palace to play, I think they win both those games. If Arsenal do not win this game today, they open the door up to Man City, of course. And I think with West Ham, where it is at the bottom of the table as well, let's just get that on the screen for you as well. I think for West Ham, I'm sort of working on the assumption that we will see Spurs win 2 of their last 3, which puts them onto 43, which means West Ham have to get something from this. Otherwise, it's a 7-point gap. Remember, Spurs have got Everton at home and Everton at home and Leeds at home. I think they'll win both of those. Trossard here. Nice little ball into Calafiori. He may as well shoot. Oh, over the bar. Good bit of defending there. I think he got caught in two minds. I think the ball by Trossard was so good. I think he was going to be in the channel looking for a cross. But the curl on this by Trossard actually takes it into a shot. Look, outside of the boot. It's such a good ball. It curls in. He basically plays one of the assists of the season. I think Calafiori thinks that's going to go straight and then he's going to be looking at a cross. But it actually curls so much, it opens up on his right foot and then he tries to hit it on his left. Brilliant ball by Trossard, and Calafiori just didn't read the spin at all. Max says, I still can't believe you idiots are keeping Carrick. Well, they know best, don't they? What a save! Corner! And again! Oh my God, keeper's made a great save. It's still in there. Arsenal, will they get away with it? It's going to be another corner. Oh my God, West Ham, keeper save and the post. First cross comes in, free header at the back. Trossard, good save, and then Trossard again against the bar. He can't believe it. Probably falls to the wrong person twice, really. One of the smallest players in an Arsenal shirt. He's unmarked on the back post. Heads it onto the keeper makes a great save onto the bar. Second header by Disasi. And then Trossard again heads it onto the outside of the post. Whew. If it's Mother's Day where you are, that's nice. It's a goal. Oh, it is a goal. No. Oh, my God. Is it going to be one of those days? Cross came in for Arsenal. It looked like it was going to go in. There was a West Ham defender who gets in the way. It's curling towards the goal. I think it's Mavropanos. And then they clear it away as well. Arsenal again from another set piece. Chaos in the West Ham 6-yard box. It's Mavropanos again. He's been brilliant the last few weeks. And then Diouf stops Saliba tapping it in. Heroic defending from West Ham. They're going to need a few heroes. End game heroes today for West Ham. They're going to need it. This is, you know, I'll tell you what. I do know what I'm talking about. And a lot of you know what you're talking about. I said this before the game. How do West Ham get something out of this? They've got to work ridiculously hard. They've got to be compact. They've got to be organised. And they've got to grow into the game. And they're doing exactly that at the moment. And you know what? First 20 minutes, Arsenal had a couple of good chances. Half chances, whatever. But as the game's gone on, Arsenal have become more reckless and West Ham have become more composed. They're growing into the game, which is exactly what you want to happen. Wan-Bissaka. Good header. I tell you what, that's a very good header. It'll go for a corner now. This is where it's interesting for West Ham. And it's the Declan Rice right back that is exploited there. Cross came in. I mean, it would have been a wonderful header to beat Raya from here, but it's Wan-Bissaka down the wing, whips the cross in, diving header, almost level with the penalty spot. He's got to get a lot of power on that to beat him, and he does, but it's a good save by Raya, but it would have been a great goal if that had gone in. Very difficult to score it. Arsenal wants a handball here. They'll definitely appeal for it. Rice puts the cross in. There was a lot of Arsenal fans there's a lot of Arsenal players appealing for that, so I would suspect that that will get appealed and looked at by VAR. The referee gives a foul here. Look at this. They're right around the referee. I'll reserve judgment. Ball's on the floor. No. Never a handball. You can't do anything about that. He's got no clue where the ball is. No. Never a handball. Tell you what, I wouldn't rule out West Ham getting a goal. This is the time now. Remember we were talking about it before the game. If you're West Ham, you've just got to work really hard, stay in the game, and then last 15 minutes, you can start to have a go a little bit. Corner. And they're doing... This is going perfectly for West Ham at the moment. Top level for Fernandes. Gets it back! What a miss! What a miss! Why did he take an extra touch? What a miss! I can't believe it! He does so well. Plays the 1-2, gets it back, hit it there, took a touch. Oh, he took a touch. Why did he take a touch? Hit it now. Hit it now. Don't take an extra touch. No, that's the one. That is... Why did he take an extra touch? Nuno can't speak. Arteta's face. He can't believe it. That was the moment, people. Why did he take an extra touch? Arsenal haven't created that clear-cut chance. I'm sure they will. Odegaard, brilliant feet. Into the box, lays it off. Trossard, goal! There it is! There it is! There it is! I said it would probably happen. It's horror for West Ham. Only a few minutes after that big chance for Fernandes. But it's Odegaard pulling the strings. Brilliant bits of play by Odegaard. It drops to Trossard and he's put it in the back of the net. You have to feel bad for West Ham, but they had their chance. They didn't take it. A costly miss by Fernandes. And Arsenal don't take that chance. Don't take that miss. They put it in the back of the net. Big goal for Arsenal. Huge moment in the title race. I feel if they win this game, they win the title. And it's a huge goal for Arsenal. Odegaard has made the difference. I don't think we can ever underestimate how bad a miss that was by Fernandes. I mean, even Arsenal fans know it. Arteta couldn't believe it. But look at this by Odegaard. Lovely probing run. Gets it back from Rice. Has a look. Lays it off to Trossard. Bang. Bottom corner. Through the crowd. Yeah, a bit of a deflection, but that's a huge goal. City fans will know that as well. Arteta knows it as well. West Ham are going to be heading down as well. Big goal for Spurs. Do you celebrate that as a Spurs fan? Yeah, Odegaard's been fantastic since he came on. Just before that, he played a lovely ball into Havertz. Yeah, as it stands, well, Man City can't catch Arsenal if they keep winning. And with only Burnley and Palace left, I think this was Arsenal's hardest game. Nag says could be the most important 10 minutes of the season. For West Ham, I think this relegates them, to be honest. It's not over yet, but Spurs win tomorrow, 4 points clear with 2 games to go. West Ham have got to try and get a point here. Keeper's dropped it. It's in! It's in! It's over the line! It's a goal for West Ham! It's Callum Wilson! It's well over the line! Oh my God! What a moment! What a moment in this Premier League season! Corner! Arsenal are moaning about it. You can forget about it. You ain't getting a bloody foul from a corner. You've been at it for years, you cheats. No way. No way. Arteta wants a handball. Maybe that's something, but you're not getting a push. You're not getting a push. West Ham have scored. Massive moment. Massive moment. Arteta's going on about hands. Well, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Huge moment here. I can't see a handball. I can't see a handball. I can't see a handball anywhere. Keeper jumps. No. There's nothing there at all. Oh, shut up. You're not having a foul for that, Raya. Arsenal have been doing this to goalkeepers all season. Any Arsenal fan knows that's not a foul. That is a goal. That is a goal for West Ham. Checking for a possible foul. No way. No way. You can't rule this out. Arsenal have been doing this for 18 months. You cannot give a foul for that. You cannot give a foul for that. They've literally been doing this for 18 months. You cannot let Arsenal off with a foul when they've been doing this for 18 months. This would be hypocrisy. They cannot give that as a foul. I reckon they're going to give it as a foul. I reckon they might give it. What a moment. You know, I wish I'd said this before the game. I think it's going to be a foul. Oh, my God. He's gone to VAR. I think this is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. You know, I want Arsenal to win the league, but that's a joke. But that's shocking. 18 months they've been barging goalkeepers. I think that's a disgrace. I think that's a disgrace. I absolutely do. I want to run a poll. Is it a foul? Yes or no? It's such a big decision. Such a big decision. You know what? I do think, can I just say this? I do think it's a foul, but the PGMOL changed the rules on this when James Trafford got fouled by Luton. So I do think it's a foul, but we've not had fouls for this for 18 months. So I genuinely do think it's a foul, but it hasn't been a foul for 18 months. He's got to give the goal, surely. It's too controversial. No, he's ruled it out. That is wrong. PGMOL are a disgrace. They started this 18 months ago when you could foul goalkeepers. And now they changed the rule on the last game of the season.